Good evening, everyone, and welcome to an exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we are going to talk about a variety of interesting news we have lined up for you. And the key highlights is it seems that Salman Khan, in a way, seems to have insulted Mithun Chakravarti. We'll be discussing about that, and also Sandeep Singh, seems to be giving a lot of support for Ankita Lokande, and we see how the dots are connecting because both of them were very close to SSR, and we'll be talking about that. Welcome Sujata, welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live as well as watching this video when you have the free time. And yeah, it is over to you.
Yeah. So with the first news, let's go to the lady who, at the drop of a hat mentions SSR's name just to cash in, because she has been rather going towards a fossilized stage where she has absolutely no projects. So suddenly, her best friend Sandeep Singh seems to have revived her fortune by giving her a movie which nobody else would watch, because knowing that, see, it is produced by Sandeep Singh, nobody is going to watch this movie. So now she's in this movie Swatantra Veer Savarkar. She'll be portraying the iconic character of Yamuna Bai Savarkar, the wife of Veer Savarkar. So very ironic indeed. Now the filmmaker Ekta, who shares a good bond with Ankita, has taken to her social media handle and showered praise on Ankita for her brilliant performance. Taking to Instagram, she said, woohoo, Ankita, this is so fabulous. You're looking so good. Recently, the makers dropped the much awaited trailer for V.S. Savarkar, sharing the trailer for the film Randeep Hooda wrote. The British termed him the most dangerous man. Indian revolutionaries revered him as Veer, yet he was unsung, unhonored, and acknowledged and unheard. This March 22nd in cinema history will be rewritten. Witness the epic life of, this is what he went on, blah and blah blah blah, you know. And apart from Randeep and Ankita, the film also features Amit Sial. The film will hit the theaters on March 22nd. Now, the lawyers of Sandeep Singh and Anand Pandit have claimed that they own the IP rights of the film. But contrary to that, the script registered on November 17th with Screenwriters Association mentions the name of Utkarsh Naithani and Randeep Hooda. The latest update on the matter is that Sandeep Singh is in an attempt to stake claim on the project, took the same script and changed the title spelling before registering it under his name with SWA on November 21st, thus claiming to be the author. Now, a source close to the matter revealed to media, since Rajdeep and Utkarsh had worked hard without being paid, the co-writers had no choice but to terminate the agreement with the producers, especially since the film had been shelved by producers Anand Pandit and Sandeep Singh. Both Randeep and Utkarsh then signed with Randeep Hooda Films, and all payments were duly made, making them the owners of IPR of the film. It's also a fact that Sandeep Singh's registered script mentions Utkarsh and Randeep's names on the opening page. Now, media has a copy of the registered script's first page, which corroborates this claim. According to the notice served to Sandeep Singh and Anand Pandit, they had shelved the film, and Randeep was left with no choice but take over its production, as he was deeply invested in the story. He had not just written the script, but also lost 26 kilos for the role, is what is said.
Yeah.
Here also, since Ekta Kapoor is also involved and this Sandeep Singh is also involved, I can hardly believe what these people say. Neither do I believe what Sandeep Singh says, nor do I believe what Huda says. So this is a film, boycott Bollywood should just boycott, unless everybody is sure about who is behind the movie. Welcome,
Yeah.
Shanti.
So
Welcome, panel. Yeah,
welcome each and
thank
everyone.
you. Yeah. And Sunita. Yeah.
So yeah, this
Uh,
is Randeep Huda. He looks almost unrecognizable after he has lost tons and tons of weight for this film. So you can see how Bollywood is trying its best to make films more realistic because they know that boycott Bollywood is on, and they have to go the extra mile, and they think that by going the extra mile that people will forget. And like we earlier discussed, that this year is the year where Bollywood will produce nationalistic and patriotic films, with obviously this film being of the great Veer Savarkar. And Sandeep Singh very well knows the emotions of the people, and he knows that people are behind him with regards to the SSR case, especially. So these are the latest tactics of by which Bollywood and the whole system tries to somehow make the public forget about the SSR case, and especially boycott Bollywood. So it is quite obvious as to how you can see Ekta Kapoor supporting Ankita Lokande. You can see Sandeep Singh supporting Ankita Lokande in a way, and all these people are Salman Khan supporting Ankita Lokande by giving her an opportunity in Big Boss season. So the whole ecosystem, supported Ankita Lokandi, even though that she doesn't have a single film in her hand. She's not the daughter of any famous actor or producer or director. So this is a very big example as to how an outsider, if he or she listens and sways to the tunes by which by the Bollywood system, that they get opportunities even though they are not doing well in their past pursuits. So welcome, Neena ji, welcome each and everyone. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button. And liking by hitting the like button, it helps the video reach more and more audiences. So yes, so coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite interesting, and it seems that Salman Khan and Mithun Chakravarti's son Namashi, they were talking, and Namashi recalled that when he tried to touch Salman Khan's feet in the presence of Disha Patani, Salman Khan told him that he would throw Namashi off the set. And this is what he said. When Namashi was going to catch Salman Khan's feet for seeking his blessings in front of Disha Patani, Salman Khan told this Namashi, who's the son of Mithun Chakravarti, to F star star K off. He gave me a hug and said, "I'm as old as you are. Don't do this bullshit with me. If you ever do this again, especially if Disha Patani is sitting there, I'm going to throw you off the set." So rule number one: don't touch my feet. So this is kind of hilarious. Each and every time this guy thinks that he is still, in his 20s or 30s mentally. And what is more hilarious is that his blind fan association will justify that he is still a very young college going teen or whatever. So I mean, these cons are in a constant state of self denial, right? They think that time is not gone by. So
mm,
yes.
yeah. And also, I don't know. See, Disha Patni is is would be as old as his granddaughter if he had one. So I don't know why he's trying to impress all the grandchildren around. You know, Disha has already had got her sights on different different characters. She doesn't need this Buddha, to impress. And interestingly, I found another video where Ori is on a trip with Janvi Kapoor to Tirupati, and they are in a car with Janvi and her boyfriend. and they're going to Tirupati. So as they are talking, he says something about, once we went into Tirupati, he flashed his underpants, red colored underpants or something. I found that rather strange. What is wrong with this guy? I really don't understand. Is he going there to pray or what? You know, and apparently he stayed there in Chennai that night. So that would have been in the Sri Devi's house with Janvi. So this relationship itself shows is a very strange one. What does Janvi have with Ori that she's so close with him? From the beginning you've seen her partying with him, and most of the Nepo kids partying with him. So there is something very eerie going on in Bollywood wherever
Yeah.
Ori is concerned.
Yeah, so it is very, very suspicious indeed. And why does she have to date this weird guy of all
No,
people?
she's not dating this guy. He's the
I mean,
friend. She has another
yeah,
boyfriend.
and I saw in some leading news channels that the Ori is said to be the rumored boyfriend of Janvi Kapoor, and that is kind of hilarious.
No,
That
she's got
this
this rich,
guy.
rich businessman. I forget his name. She's got this rich businessman who's her boyfriend.
So is this guy the supposed to be rich businessman or whatever?
Yes.
Because he seems to be changing his designation every week, and he seems to be changing his. He claims that he gets so many lakhs, for attending weddings and for posing for pictures. So this guy keeps on changing his, what he actually does, right, for in each and every interview, and that is kind of hilarious. That he seems to be, some sort of chameleon,
Yeah.
right? So changing according to whoever is interviewing him.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, kind of funny. Yes.
Yeah. Some of the people
So
who have who have noted that Sadguru was in hospital for a brain surgery. Now there are the retractors who have started commenting in a very ugly manner, saying that, see, despite being a yoga guru and an Ayurvedic knowledgeable person, when he had problem, he went for English medicines. So then why does he preach Ayurveda at all? So these people, my answer is that Ayurveda is not a quick process. It has already been explained by all the doctors. It takes a long time, and people cannot wait that long time when there is a serious problem like what Sadguru had. Sadguru had bleeding in internal bleeding inside the brain, so that itself required immediate attention. So I just find these people rather foolish when they make such silly comments on Twitter. Yeah, back to you, Jim.
yeah, so yeah, but anyway, it is good to see him fully on the road to recovery. And yes, so coming to the next
Yeah.
piece
Nina
of
says
news.
Ori is very close to Boni Kapoor. He's such a clown.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, friends, as all of you know, that in the film industry all over India, be it Bollywood or South India, that certain young actresses seem to be have some unfortunate accident, or they seem to mysteriously
Die
uh,
early. Die early.
die early, right?
Mm.
But in this particular case, renowned Malayalam actress Arundhati Nair, now, she was a victim of a motorcycle accident, and she is in the hospital in a very, very serious condition. She's
In a
critically injured, and
Yeah,
she's
in a
fighting for
coma.
her life. Yeah, she's in
Yeah.
a coma and kept on a ventilator. And I really, really, um, I really doubt. I mean, it looks very suspicious, for me, this
And
accident. And
yeah, and it was just an ordinary drive. She was going with her brother and returning from somewhere when this happened. They rammed into a truck or a bus, and instantly this happened. But what I don't understand is that this is just not one case. So many cases. This woman is also an actress who has indulged in some Tamil movies as well. So there's something terribly wrong in South, where a lot of these, as Jade mentioned, young girls, are dying suddenly. Some by hanging on the fan, some, so some accidental deaths like this. So there's some force behind these people. Whether it is extortion, we do not know, by the mafia, and whether these people are not complying, and that could be the reason, because these are all the single girls. They're not married, so perhaps they do not know how to manage their lives, especially their financial status. And when they do not give in, perhaps these kind of things happen, because always it's for the sake of money that these people are sometimes eliminated. So it looks like a very it's an alleged accident, or not, we do not know. See, something seems to be rather eerie here.
Yeah, so what is very shocking is that why these kind of incidents don't happen to the nepotistic families in any of the film industries across India, right? Why is it only happening to outsiders? Is my question.
Yeah,
Why
right.
only the outsiders face depression and all those problems, but none of the nepotistic kids face any of these problems, or they don't have any addiction to anything bad. So from this you can make out there is very highly wrong in the system, like we have discussed time and again on Candid Meena. So yes, you can maybe take the next one.
Yeah. It's rumored that Kareena Kapoor might join Yash in his upcoming film Toxic. This film will also mark her possible debut in the Kannada cinema. Yash announced the project last year and unveiled its title on December 23rd. Details on the star cast have been kept under wraps for a very long time. However, Kareena's recent comment has fueled speculation about her inclusion in the film. She expressed excitement while interacting with a fan on social media. She opened up about her first attempt in a big budget South Indian film. This video of her trending on social media, in the clip she's seen saying, "Now, as I said, I can do a very big South film. It's like all of India. So I don't know where I will be shooting, but I'm excited to tell all my fans that this will be the first time I'll do this." Now, due to the statement, her fans are speculating that she'll be seen with Yash in his film Toxic. Commenting on the video, a user said, "She's doing big films like Toxic and Singham, and also content driven films like Jane Ja Crew, the Buckingham Murders." One person wrote she'll do her first pan Indian film with Yash at the age of 42. However, this has not been confirmed. Before her name surfaced, there were speculations about the names of other actresses like Sai Pallavi and Rashi Khanna for the lead role in Yash's film. Now, however, Karina's possible participation has increased the excitement among her fans. Now, here, what I would like to comment is that, see, I saw a video recently of Karina coming out of her house, because, see, these people all keep the paparazzi prepared that now I'm going to come out of my house, please come and take pictures. So, and then they behave as though they don't want to even see them. They just want to brush them aside and go inside the house. So that's exactly what Kareena Kapoor did recently. And when she came out of her house, one would notice that she's put on a lot of weight, and she was busy trying to cover her stomach. Now, if she's going to act with someone as slim and trim as Yash, then I think she would have to at least go without food for another few months to do that. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so wasn't she the same person who a few years back said that the audience can go to hell, and if they don't want to watch my movies, I don't care. Isn't that what she said in an
Right.
interview? If you remember
Yeah.
some time back, and now you can see how she is, knocking on the doors of all the South Indian superstars in Kannada film, or Telugu or Tamil film.
Yeah,
So
see, this was the same comment made by Arjun Kapoor also. And for Arjun, because of that, Arjun Kapoor has got not even
yeah,
got one film in hand. So there's nothing forward for him, to say that,
I
see,
mean, it's kind of,
they're not watching my film.
I mean, it's kind of hilarious that Arjun Kapoor, He came out on media and he said he threatened all the people who are boycotting Bollywood, the whole Indian population who is boycotting Bollywood, and that is the most hilarious thing which happened. And now that he is no longer linked with Malika Arora, and no one is taking him seriously, or he's not getting any attention whatsoever. So welcome Vasudha ji, welcome Simi, welcome Ravali.
We see a lot of new names. Thank you for
Yes,
joining us in large numbers. It really makes us feel good.
yes. So coming to the next piece of news, as all of you know that the IPL just started today, and it is very close. We have discussed that IPL is very closely linked to Bollywood people, and apparently, IPL started off with performances from Akshay Kumar, Tiger Shroff, A.R. Rahman, Sonu Nigam, and all these people. And also, uh, what is very interesting is that augmented reality technology display was shown on this opening ceremony of IPL, and so this is quite interesting that now all these Bollywood actors know that cricket is, the opium of the masses, of the Indian masses. And so far, Indian people are not boycotting cricket, and that's the last avenue in which they're making so much of money by the way of tickets and by the way of viewership on OTT platforms. And Bollywood knows that people like Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, they still have huge fan followings across India, and through them, Bollywood is trying to somehow gain some sort of prominence with the likes of Akshay Kumar and Tiger Shroff. And Akshay Kumar, as we all know, he has had flop films back to back, along with Tiger Shroff, and now they're promoting their film Bade Miyan Chote Miyan through this opening ceremony in IPL, and that's how Bollywood is trying to revive itself in a last-minute desperation. Yes.
See, in another very, sort of something that as parents, all of you should be really concerned. In social media, you get to see the behavior of modern small children, and some of them you find cute, and some of them you find rather odd. Now, I found this small clip of a young boy, a very young boy. I would say hardly is about 3 or 4 years old, and he was dancing like Samantha, doing what Samantha did in Allu Arjun's film, as in gyrating very, vulgarly. And, he poor child doesn't know. The child has been obviously taught by somebody, an adult, that this is dance. So my only request to all of you is that, see, if you want to teach children the proper way to dance, not these Bollywood vulgar movements that are meant only for them, because they thrive on vulgarity. You either teach them classical or you teach them modern, but teach them the right way. Why do you need to emulate all these Malaika Aroras and all these Mauni Roys and all that? It's better for you have proper dance classes for your children if they are very talented. And please do not post such stuff in social media. It is absolutely humiliating as a mother to watch such children. And the comments are so many saying that, see, what is this kid trying to do? Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite alarming that Ranbir Kapoor admitted to a very shocking thing, and that Ranbir Kapoor was interviewed with a journalist, back then, and he was seen narrating an incident from the time when he was in class two, and when he was in the second standard. There was a teacher in his school, and she was the only one who would wear skirts. When she would teach the students, I would go under the table and look at her legs. She then complained to the principal, and my parents were summoned, who then scolded me a lot. So I really don't understand what he's trying to get at by admitting this part of his life. And it's, I mean, Bollywood is filled with all these kind of weird thinking people. Yes.
Just trying to show that he's been a sex crazed guy right from when he was a kid. No other message there.
So you can see the kind of role models that these people, they influence the youth, unfortunately. But now, people are getting more and more aware, and we saw, and that's the reason why Bollywood is not doing well.
Yeah.
Yes, and also we have discussed that Instagram and Reels, short videos, is being used by Bollywood and many the film industries to encourage people to dance to some of their songs, and this is how they're slowly trying to lure youngsters to watch their films and get influenced.
Even in something like very decent songs that are presented in these young talent. I forget the name of it, where you have Shreya Ghoshal and Vishal Dadlani, and
India, is it India Got Talent?
yes, Indian Idol. Yes, in that I've seen that. See, uh, they sing the candidates themselves are excellent, par excellence. And they sometimes you feel that they are even better than the original singers. Now here also you'll see the tendency is to pair these people up, and unnecessarily they will put a male singer and a female singer and start insinuating and things like that. So even whatever there is any healthy relationship or something platonic, that is also changed into a vulgar sense, and absolutely murdered by the end when they win the awards, because these children don't know. See, when both love music, they think that it is genuine love. It's only later that they realize that this is a phase in their lives. So these live programs like this are actually doing a lot of harm for children, especially children who are very gullible, who do not have the right people to advise them.
Yes. So, welcome, Priya. No one like to dance or become like a Sushant Singh Rajput. Yes, Priya ji. And this is all the news from my end.
Yeah. Thank you and good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Jai Hind, Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.